Okay, so if there will be any questions, just write in chat. Yeah, somebody asked me about myself. Yeah, it's going good. So, hello everybody. Thank you so very much for joining. I know all of you, many of you, I know how to say personally. We discussed together. I know you work for peace, and want to want to do something more for peace. So this is a requirement for our conference because like participants ask us, give us tools for peace. So we will do this now. We will discuss this at our conference. Some technical issues. Okay. Seems like everybody knows. Okay, so thank you very much for joining, Peacemakers. I know you're working, everybody, hard for peace, and I will start my presentation. We'll try, if you don't hear me, just write in the chat and I will see it. And okay, I will turn on my presentation. Okay. You see my presentation? Please write in chat. Presentation, okay, good. So as we discussed in previous meetings, everybody, we kind of unite forces together, people and organization, to finish global peace building in 2020s. It's big goal, but let's see, we can. Are you hearing me? Somebody said that they couldn't hear. Please write in chat if you are hearing me. Are you hearing me? Yes, we can hear. Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Yes, okay. So I'm so excited to meet everybody here, peace lovers, and as you know, I give a small presentation about myself. I'm writer, coach, and public speaker. I wrote 11 books, most of them about peace building, and this is my research during the life, all my life, and also what I search about psychologists and all of this. So I compile my researches in my books. And also now I'm already working for 23 years together with many people in my country and abroad for peace building. And now we have this goal to finish peace building in 2020s. So please write in chat, you want to finish global peace building in 2020s? That already we could pass everything to our children, to our descendants. We will pass just clean, nice, peaceful world. Please write in chat who want peace and to be finished. Peaceful world in 2020s. Write in chat. You could find me in everywhere on the net. Okay, thank you, Mustafa. Yes. Peace, so peace lovers, thank you very much. So there is big dream of humankind. Everybody wants peace, but somehow like people discuss already for thousands of years, and it was difficult to achieve it. However, now in this global technology time, we could make it. So this is my one of the last book is Ideal Communities. I am working with many people, even in my in my city where I'm living, small city. Everybody know me. I greeting everybody. So I help sometimes grandmas where they need it. And also in my city, St. Petersburg, I meet different people from culture, political, and work together for peace building. So that I inspire you to do too. So the topic of today is want to remain in history as a peacemaker. Who want to remain a peacemaker? Please write in chat. One goes. Thank you very much. Okay, and could you write in chat one of the biggest hero in history? There is many heroes and many peacemakers, but please write whom you know, whom everybody know. The biggest peacemaker ever. Okay, okay. Others? Okay. Yeah, thank you for writing in chat. Yes, we now live in this world of democracy, and this democracy, brotherhood principles was bring to the world, bring Jesus. Everybody know him. he bring this psychology and thought about brotherhood. Everybody's brothers and sisters. Let's work together for peace. And already 2,000 years passed from that time. And if we see the history, there was a lot of brilliant people in the history, but only those who are most famous, like everybody wants to be famous nowadays, most famous in history remain Jesus and his disciples. And this I will inspire you to do. Be like Jesus. Pass the message of peace to people. Why he remain in history? Because he bring not just his own thoughts, but he say from God, he say from divine principles what God designed, built for this world. So this is the most important. Of course, everybody want peace, but just by human thinking alone is impossible. As we are all humankind for thousands of years, we try to do it, but for now we are living in this world as we are living now, and therefore let's go back to God, as Jesus said. So now is a great time. Why we choose this period and for 10 years to finish Global Peace Building 2020 is because psychologists, and I also believe, be a small prophet, that in 2020 either we will receive a great blessing from God, or there will be many issues like issues now with coronavirus or other this kind of issues. So if you want peace, we're supposed to work together, unite together, as we are doing here now at this meeting, global meeting from many countries. And why is this period of time? Because nowadays there is very good time that Jesus came second time and came as two parents, mother of peace and father of peace. So therefore, it's very blessed time, and we could receive God's blessing, God's marriage blessing by them. And what I want to say that we are working here at Global Peace Building. We're working very hard to build peace, to unite people. Yes, globally, and finish Global Peace Building. So what I want to inspire to you, I could say a few words about our works. We just start these online meetings in 1 month. So in 1 month, we gather thousands of people, thousands of followers. We build a big network on Facebook and another network. We have ivacademy.net, our web page. And we have already, we started recently to build this Global Peace Building network, build in every country our team to be active and make this project and make communities and cities and countries of peace. And that I want to inspire you today. Join today, and wherever you are, as you are, everybody on social network and Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, please use this hashtag. For example, if you make a photo outside or everywhere, just put this hashtag of for peace. Everywhere for peace, like doctors for peace, sports for peace, everything for peace, breath for peace, happy for peace. Because we have this message to billions from Messiah, and we want to pass it to all people. Let's unite it. Let's unite and true love everybody. So let's start. We start this Twitter revolution, peaceful revolution by true love revolution, to inspire people to join us and build Global Peace Building. There is no time to wait, because as we see, many catastrophes could come or could be a lot of blessings. So it's up to us what we will choose, humankind from God. So also why I said about, because start this Twitter revolution, because it's very precious time now, and every second is very precious. And also, please say to your politicians that don't use our taxes for war and weapons. Use it for peace, because there are many people now, and they're in difficult situation because of this coronavirus. And as it is wrote in the Bible, to make from weapons, make for agriculture instruments. So let's do it, brothers and sisters. Okay, there is Rachel Mark from Australia. I will try it now. This is my message for today. Please contact me. We will build your country team and work together. We will do this clubs and unions, organizations, teams for peace in new country, new location, a new city. And we will spread this God's marriage blessing to all over the world as a only key for peace. So that's all what I want to say. Here my contacts. You could contact me anytime by WhatsApp, and if you have any idea about peace building, peace project, we want to unite with all organizations, all people, because everybody are one global family of God, God's children. So I want to invite now Rachel Mark from Australia. She have a speech now. We are going a little bit. Okay, 1 second. I will try to find and unmute her. Okay. Okay, Rachel, now use your turn. Can you speak now?
Can you, do I want me to share screen or just speak, yeah?
If you, how to share your screen, please.
If you go to share screen, you should click multi-host share screen.
Multi.
Share screen, and then you click share screen and then multi-host.
Yeah, somehow it don't work. Let's start. Let's do it without.
Okay, it's all right. It's okay. I will.
Yeah. Try now. I seems like I figure out.
It's okay. I can speak without the script. Without my scripts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Welcome.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone around the world. Such a great topic. It's a privilege. Thank you to Nicolae for giving me this opportunity to speak to you all globally. For those who do not know me, I run two businesses. One is professional coaching on risk management, audit, and cross-cultural business skills. I also run an online global shopping mall for 15 countries. On top of that, I do non-profit social work, i.e. I sit on the Business Council for International Women's Group across 15 countries, based in Melbourne, Australia. And recently I started the International Youth Society Country Director Chapter, and Pastor Nelson is here this evening. He's my good advocate and supporter, and my Deputy Director for Australia IYS. Now, Global Peace for Youth, I would like to share. I know I might be quite different from your topic, but I want to share how youth can achieve world peace. Today's youth is quite challenging being a youth. I have two children, one 21-year-old young adult youth, and one at high school year 11, which is age 16. So I know what it's like to be a parent of today's youth. World peace is not an easy thing to do. Thank you to Nicolae for leading it. I want to share how the youth can achieve world peace in today's very, very complex and fast technology world. The youth in today's world, if they want to help to achieve world peace, they should have the right mindset. So I'm going to talk about mindset. M is for having a positive attitude and mindset, and the benefit of mentoring and coaching for this youth would be very useful. Telling my own story, I have colored my gray hair. I have worked for more than 30 years across the globe, and I wish I have such programs like Global Peace and Global Youth programs like in today's world. In my days, it was very traditional. You go and study well, go and get a good job, work hard, climb your corporate ladder, married, have family, bring up your children, and then you retire. But in today's world, my two young children is very different mindset. So, and they need regular mentoring. That's why one of my passion would be to extend my corporate technical head from risk management, good governance, and compliance into mentoring young professionals and young startup entrepreneurs, so that they have a blueprint to achieve global peace. It's not just about ambition. It's not just about earning big money. So M is for good mindset and also for money. But money in terms of wealth is not just paper money. It could be a better spiritual life, a better family life, a more emotionally balanced person, So it's not just physical materiality, having a big house, big car, nice watches and nice jewelry, but how to have a balanced life. A balanced life is mental health, emotional health, yeah, and other aspects of having a good family and good network. And when you have problems, there's no need to commit suicide. There are so many avenues to seek peace in terms of clearing your troubles, in terms of going through your problems with support and mentoring. So M is for mindset. I, intelligence. Today's young adults, the youth, are actually very, very, very intelligent. I feel small now because my young adults, as example in my family, are highly intelligent, not just education or academic, but they got to learn about emotional intelligence as well as cross-cultural intelligence, because we are a seamless global world. To achieve global world peace, we need to understand people's culture, not language, their background, how they work in very complex culture, how they do business in different cultures. So some people from Russia will be very different from China, different from Belgium, different from Africa. And we need to appreciate, respect, trust, and build peaceful relationships, antagonistic or competing relationships. And that's one of the ways to have world peace. Yeah. The other one is N. M-I-N. M is about youth achieving new career, new opportunities, new businesses, and potentially new relationships. Yeah. And D is for having dreams and passions. In my young days, I did not have big dreams. I just follow the study, go to work, have a family, get married, have family, and bring up your kids and retire. But in today's world, I told my kids, follow your dreams, follow your passions. So D is for dreams. S is to be strategic. So if let's say we want to build world peace, how can we apply the SDG goals? There are 17 sustainable development goals. What aspects do we like to contribute to society as a young youth? And to achieve global peace, we should select some of them, like quality education is SDG number 4. Yeah, SDG number 17 is partnerships, global collaborations. Yeah. Then after S is E. E stands for executing SMART goals. What is SMART goals? SMART means is specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and timely. So it's no point the youth having goals and a million dreams if they are not executing smart and strategic goals on a timely basis. Yeah, to achieve their dreams, to achieve new opportunities and new careers, they need to have the right mindset, the right intelligence skills, the right attitude, and therefore they can achieve their dreams by applying SMART goals. After the executing, sorry.
Short, smart, short, short and sweet.
And T stands for timely. It's no point implementing, having dreams and goals that take 20, 30 years to implement. So set small, simple, annual, mid-term, and long-term goals. So it stands for having a positive mindset and mentoring programs that can guide you. I is for intelligence, different intelligence skills. N is for new goals and new career and new best business. D is for having dreams. S is being strategic. E is executing smart goals. And T is having timely achievements. And that's my acronym for global peace. Thank you. Any questions?
Okay, question is the end. Sorry, Rachel. Thank you very much. Let's be smart, short and sweet. We have next.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you very much. Good luck there in Australia. Good luck with your kids. I have also kids. I know.
I'll stay for a short while.
Yeah, thank you. All the best. Now we'll invite a very good, interesting speaker. She is a global leader. She have many projects and different countries. And Roscot Natalya. Okay. Let's.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please speak louder.
I will try, but
Okay, 1 second.
My name Natalya. I'm very happy to see you all. And I was born in Russia, but now I'm living in Moldova. My name Natalya means nature, and I will come back to topic about nature in my presentation. Name of my presentation is Peace to Make World Peace. Next, please. Nicolae, next, please. Yeah. I would like to start my presentation from a story from one book, which I really like. Maybe you also read this book, Chicken Soup for the Soul. And from the beginning, I'm very sorry about my English, because my English is not perfect. Therefore, I really need your help for my presentation. I would like to read a very short story from this book. Actually, this book based on real stories from people's lives with very good meaning. Please, next. I would like to ask someone of you who really have good English in pronunciation to read this short story.
Okay, please read yourself.
Okay. Nicolae, please make, yes, okay. What is the message from this story? This is a question to you. The following words are inscribed on the tombstone of an Anglican priest, Juliet. Nicolae, можешь прочитать?
Okay, 1 second. Okay. The following words are inscribed on the tombstone of an Anglican priest buried in the crypt of Westminster Abbey. When I was young and free, and my imagination do not have bounds, I dreamed of changing the world. As I got older and wiser, I discovered that the world does not change. So I somehow tempered my passion and decided to change the situation only in my country. But nothing came of it either. When old age grew up me in a less desperate attempt, I tried to change only my family, my closest relatives, but they did not even think of reckoning with me. And now, lying on my deathbed, I suddenly realized if I first change myself, then by my own example, I will change my family. Guided by their enthusiasm and approval, I might have been able to improve the state of affairs in my country. Who knows? I might even change the world. Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think about this? What thoughts is coming to you after reading this word? Really, very important point which I got from this message, from this story, that peace starts with me. Peace starts first, not somewhere outside or somewhere in the country. Peace starts from soul of each person. This next slide. What does it mean? Peace starts with me. Simply say, that we have mind and body. And important point, person who feels peace inside. It is person who has mind and body unity. Central on mind. It means all good things which we have in our mind, our body is totally united and fulfilled. And our conscience feels peace and we feel happy. So next. This is message number 1, which I want to share with you today. Message number 2, it is peace starts within family. So if before family, every young people reach peace inside themselves through practicing such lifestyle as live for the sake of others, then if a person who always wants to live for the sake of others and helping to others, if such person, two people, woman and man, start family, what kind of family it will be? Of course, it will be family where husband and wife really like each other, love each other, and want to live for the sake of each other. So such a husband and wife can show example for their children how to be kind, how to be love person, how to sacrifice themselves for others. How such family is peaceful family. If such several family appear, they create good environment and good society of peace. Such society creates peaceful country. So next, please. I didn't say at the beginning that I represent Family Federation for World Peace and Unification. And Family Federation for World Peace and Unification main activity is helping to create very good families which can never divorce. So all the problems in our society, if you think very carefully, start from family. So therefore, very important to create very strong family. For this, Family Federation for World Peace is holding almost every year Festival of Blessing for marriage. Me and my husband participate in such festival more than 20 years ago. And we really very enjoyed of this event and keep in our heart and really want to create good family. And Family Federation also helping for families to make very good and strong families through the programs which Family Federation created for families. So International Family Festival included in the Genius book of records. Family Festival is holding by founders of Family Federation. It is Dr. and Mrs. Moon. So you saw in these pictures a very big stadium, I think in Korea, and this is all bright and bright room, I think. Yeah. So this is very incredible event, which is holding almost every year. And so divorce is very, very low percent. Those who participated in programs in this Blessing Festival. So I would like to add here Dr. Sun Moon, words about family. The family is the smallest unit in which we can embody and perfect the four great types of love. That is the four great realm of the heart: through parental love, through love of brothers and sisters, through conjugal love, and through love of children. So true family is a training ground. Николай, убери, пожалуйста.
I don't know how it appears, sorry. Let's go further.
It's a training ground.
I could read it. The family is the smallest unit in which we can embody and perfect the four great types of love. That is the four great realm of the heart: through parental love, through love of brothers and sisters, through conjugal love, and through love of a child. A true family is a training ground and a school for true love and true character education. Natalya?
So, yeah, next. Next slide, please. So, my family was an organizer and sponsor for one festival of blessing in Cambodia, for example. And about 300 families came in this country. And so as a result, in this commune was that families got be more strong after festival, after programs which are Family Federation holding after festival. So drinking in family has decreased, and also violence in family become decreased. So next, please. So message number 3, which I want to share with you, is that peace starts in the nature. It's also important. When I was child, every year in summer, I go to village with my grandparents, and really very beautiful nature, and river and forest and butterflies and birds, and the whole summer I really enjoy. Very freely go to nature and feel in the nature very peaceful. And this feeling of peace when I was in the nature really very deep remain in my heart. So if we destroy nature, then we never can feel peace. We feel danger for our life if our nature around us will be destroyed. Therefore, to make peace, we have to really take care about nature as true honor. So, for example, I recently found in the internet one story about one person. His name is Brandon Grimshaw. He bought 50 years ago one island in Seychelles, and for $13,000. It was completely empty island, no trees, nothing birds, nothing animals, very small. And he decided to move to this island, and through 50 years, he really made paradise there. He planted a lot of trees and plants, and so birds came. And also he started to how to say, multiply. One animal who really already disappeared, almost disappeared. I forgot name in English, but turtles, I think. I think I am right. And the different birds. So now this small island become like part of national park of Seychelles. So it's very interesting example. Just one person, he lived just 50 years on this island, no water, no light, nothing, just ocean around. That's all, and he make paradise there. And now 2/3 of all fauna of Seychelles now located in that island. So it is really example how just one person can take care about nature as true honor. So founder of Family Federation, Dr. Mrs. Moon, recently bring such idea that, for example, in China, there is very big desert Gobi. And she said, if we make, instead of desert, make a forest, then we can save our planet. So much important to take care about nature. Next slide, please. So it is impossible to build the peace by human efforts alone. We need to unite with primary cause of the universe, and it is Creator God. So next. So I would like to invite you to cooperate with Family Federation for World Peace and Unification in your countries and make good partnership in your country. For example, here in Moldova, where our family now living, we make very good partnership with governmental organs here, and they make festival, family festival here, and different social works here, and working with youth for character education programs, for example. And really, government is very happy and really want to work with us. So thank you very much for listening to my bad English. So have a nice meeting.
Thank you very much, Natalya. I want to invite next speaker. If you have any question, ask her in chat. Okay. Looking for Sehrish, could you speak now? We have very great, brilliant peace leader from Pakistan, Sehrish Khan. She is very active. She is traveling wherever, and everything what she is doing is breathing for peace, for nature. So can you say a few words about how to bring peace through social media?
Okay, thank you so much. Can you listen me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, my name is Sarish. I'm from Pakistan. I'm youth activist, climate activist, and journalist, and promote tourism and peace, and also sports consultant in my country and young politician. So thank you so much, Nicola, and your effort, and you are doing very good job, and congratulations once again. You are conducting amazing conference for the peace, and you are doing very hard work, and you connecting the people and together for the peace, and that is the good, because everyone busy in their life, and but you are doing work for the peace and connecting the people. And thank you so much, Nicola, and hope so you're doing in the next time other conducting more workshops and connect with us. And today is my topic is for how to use social media for the peace. First, we understand what is the social media. Social media is the medium we use, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. These are of the social media, and social media nowadays the powerful tool, and we easily approach to the influence the people. In case I live in Pakistan and I make a message other country, and simply within the 1 minute my messages go viral all over the world. So everyone is used, like child, young people and old people also in the social media. Less people watching television or listening the radio, but social media nowadays a very powerful tool. So how to use for the peace? We most important thing is that we writing and making content is the messages, like we capturing the video or writing the article or writing the messages. So what is your public, your target audience? We must know. If we are making a message for the peace for young people, and the timing and which medium, like young people mostly use Facebook and YouTube. So other the above age 40 people use Twitter, and most of the politician and other like Americans use Twitter. So we know which country you most use the Twitter and Instagram, and so then we create the message, for example video or written. So we make simple messages for the people, and then we posting the messages. So it's also need to for the peace. So peace education is very good for the social media, and we not ignore nowadays the social media. And whenever you use social media, you must be make and understand the hashtag is the most powerful, and increase your viewerships in your messages and your video. So must included hashtag in your video and your messages. And peace education is must and for the social media. So it is very simple, it's not rocket science. If you have if you have simple smart mobile phone and you have internet, you write peace messages, you make video, not more than 5 minutes, just 1 minute video is connect for the people, and little messages. So we can promote the peace through the social media. And because social media is powerful tool, and through social media change the mindset of the people. So it's very good tool, so use it. And hope we also doing this, like this conference also part of the social media tool, and like Nicola conduct this conference. So we make other like the WhatsApp group and article video, so we not ignore it, and we promote social media for the peace. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Krish. Good luck there. Keep in touch.
Thank you so much.
Now let's invite next speaker. Is Ibrahim Ramadan from Egypt. He traveled all over the world with the peace messages and attend many conferences. So let's invite him. Could you speak now, Ibrahim?
Hello, Nicholas. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Greetings, Egypt.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to thank Nicholas for this event and to show all the world that the basic, the first step.
Can you speak louder? louder, powerful, motivation.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you about this organization, with this event, and I need to thank everybody that joined this event. And I want to introduce myself. I am Ibrahim Ramadan from Egypt, and by the way, I am the country director for the GPD network. I want to say something about here about the peace and how can overcome every issue related to the peace. First of all, we need to collaborate each other to lesson of learned everyone that you need. If I have initiative in my country, I will be transferred to another and collaborate each other to achieve this goal of the peace. Peace is not related to the war only, but peace it's for everything, for economic, for environmental, for technology. We with the as I am IT guy, then we need to use the peace in how to use the good or the excellent technology to achieve our peace. That's all. Yani I am driving now. Then this is the short note, and thank you again about this event and your organization. And we expect to be collaborating in the future, inshallah.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, good luck there. Peace in Egypt and countries around. Okay, all the best. Keep in touch. Let's invite now another speaker, David from Myanmar. Seems like he is upset a bit. How about Juliet? Okay. And okay. Karim Rice, could you speak now?
Hello, good day. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Welcome.
Awesome. My name is Karim Daniel Rice, and I am from Trinidad and Tobago, and I believe in peace. I'm a mental health advocate. I've been living with schizophrenia for the past 7 years, and I know what it feels like to not have peace, because peace begins with us. It begins in here, and when there's no peace in mind, there's no peace anywhere. I'm a songwriter. I give back by sharing my story and my experiences, what I've been through, what it feels like to live with a mental condition. Now, in these times, the COVID-19 era and beyond, really getting to understand peace is so vital because the world is changing within itself. And I have observed that years prior to COVID, persons didn't understand themselves enough to find peace within. So the world was in chaos. And now, on the way forward, especially how things are separated and we have to meet virtually, borders are closed globally, really connecting and pinpointing what peace truly is of vital importance in order for all the SDGs to be met. That's just how I feel about it. So what I do, I give testimonies at mental health events. I write songs. I create. I mentor youths because I'm also involved in an organization called the Jim Graves Intergenerational Achievers Association. And it's like a partnering between the adults and the youths, because it's an intergenerational achievements association. We reach out, we connect, we do what most people don't do. And that is take the time to really and truly listen and understand the youths and their perspective and where they're coming from. Hopefully you guys can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm trying to be short and sweet. I know there may be a language barrier, and my accent is weird. I'm from the Caribbean, and I don't want to say too much, but I can share a poem. And
Yes, yes.
thank you.
Thank you very much, Karim.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We want to invite next speaker, Samuel Adu Reke. Can you speak now? Samuel? Okay, Samuel, could you speak now? Please try to unmute yourself. We couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, now we hear you. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, around, and I really appreciate Nicolae and the organizers. Yeah, I really appreciate. Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good evening.
There is few technical problem. Who want to speak next? Please write in the chat. Samuel, we lost you. Who want to speak next? Please write in chat. Everybody is supposed to speak 1 minute. Organizer say so. Okay, Pastor Nelson, could you speak now? 1 second, I will try to unmute yourself. Okay, Pastor, now is your turn. Could you speak powerful message for peace? Yeah, we hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My peace family, my brothers and sisters around the world. Greeting, peace, shalom, salam, namaste, shanti, assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. First of all, I'm very thankful for dear brother Nick and all the speakers and distinguished guests. Regarding global peace, I just want to introduce what is peace. Peace, when we write peace, P-E-A-C-E, so P mean positive, E mean energy, A mean always, C mean correct, E mean errors. So positive energy always correct errors. This is the peace. Peace is harmony. Peace means quiet, calm, and peace gives us love, friendship. It is a good concept of friendship, and also lack of conflict and no fight at all. This is peace. And when we observe and write today's topic, want to remain in history as a peacemaker, so we can find our history in the past. Who are the peacemaker? So I love these words of Saint Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. So what is peace? How we can get peace? How we can make ourselves instrument of peace? Peace starts from us, from our life. Peace starts from our family and nature, we already discussed, but we can say there are many quotes about the peace. Peace makers are like the children of God. And that is quote in the Bible. And main source of peace is, Prince of Peace is Jesus Christ, who gave us the lesson of love. And even when we find any religion, any sect, we can find the lesson of peace and love. And with the desire to guarantee human rights of all human beings, I can say peace is a concept of friendship and harmony without violence, lack of conflict, and no war. Peace is a freedom from fear, violence between individuals or groups. Peace is divided into internal and external classification. And with regard to freedom of religion, all people should be treated in the same category. All people should be treated the same with equal dignity, rights, and respect. Religious freedom cannot be ignored. It is our fundamental right. It is very important to take people's concern into consideration and take good notice of their personal faith and beliefs. Everyone has an equal rights to choose their own lifestyle. Religious freedom is the only way to protect one's fundamental rights. And everyone should have the right to practice his or her own religion, sections, denominations, and even they have no religion at all. Peace gives us the power, strength, our right to act, our right to speak, or think in a way that promotes equality of thoughts and freedom of promoting and expressing one's way of thinking. Freedom of religion is a fundamental human rights protected in the law of many nations around the world. So youth are also pillar of peace, and peace act as a medicine, and it cures the enemy of the world. Peace stands for positive energy, always correct errors, and peace, global peace can be achieved by mutual understanding and cooperation among youth, among people, and therefore peace activities are very important. Global peace is very important, and we can say without peace we cannot be united. With peace we are one. With peace we can say we are one family. Even we can say we are peace family. We are the brothers and sisters, and in this way we can spread peace in the world. And we should say we are one. We are one. Only we can say with peace. Through peace we are one, and let us work together for peace. Let us work for global peace together, because this is a teamwork. Everyone say, peace start from me. Everyone say, peace start from you. It means peace start from us. Peace can start with our efforts. Peace can start with a teamwork. Not only one person can say peace or can spread peace, but only with it is the name of unity. So I pray for all of you, and I pray for global peace. God bless you, and peace be with you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pastor. All the best there. Let's invite next. We try one more time to connect Samuel. Could you try now, Samuel? Yes, we hear.
Thank you.
Message for this. Samuel?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm happy to I appreciate.
Samuel, could you try better internet connection because we couldn't hear you? We lost you.
You for organizing this event, and I'm really honored to be here today. I also appreciate
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now let's invite Matthew Ayodele. Are you ready? Matthew, let's try to turn on the microphone. Okay, Matthew,
Hello.
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right. I'd like to appreciate the organizers and the participants today. It has actually been an interesting session since, and I'm really happy to to be able to speak at this conference. So first of all, I would like to appreciate the speakers, like and I would like to say, like, they've said a lot about peace. Yeah, global peace is very important. That is the only way we can achieve global unity, and that is the only way we can achieve economic prosperity and political stability. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I have a really short period. So all I have to talk about, I would like to introduce a new perspective to talking about global peace. Yeah, everybody have been coming from the social perspective and all, but I'd like to talk about how we can use literacy to achieve global peace. All right, how we can use non-governmental organization advocacy to achieve global peace. So the questions that actually come to mind is how can we achieve global peace through literacy? What are the mechanisms involved in achieving global peace? All right, and also what are the benefits or implications of achieving global peace? So let's look at it now. Definitely, we all know about education. We all know what education is all about. However, we should just be aware that education can't be used to achieve global peace. The only way education can be used to achieve global peace is when you apply education to societal circumstances, okay? And that is what you call literacy. So you can be educated and not be literate. Okay, so now the educational knowledge you gain, how you are able to apply this to conflict resolution in your society is what makes you literate. Now, if you are conscious of the whole concept of literacy, then you will be able to facilitate change in your community. And how can you do this? While volunteering for some organizations in Nigeria, some non-government organizations in Nigeria, I realized that we can use literacy to achieve global peace, by preaching human rights, fundamental human rights to the people. Now, when people are aware of their fundamental human rights, they tend to be conscious. They tend to respect other people's dignity. Okay, they tend to promote and facilitate development in their community. All right, and how will this happen? Take, for example, we have 20 people in a community. Okay, out of the 20 people, we have 5 people that are aware of this universal human right. The remaining 15 people are not aware of this. All right, and then conflict actually, came up within these 15 people. They won't be able to resolve the conflict. Now, the 5 people that are aware of the universal human right, and all, they will be the ones to interfere. All right, so what I'm preaching now is that we need to preach universal human rights. It's only when everybody is aware of the universal human rights that is when peace can be achieved. All right, and due to the short time, I would like to say that without global peace, there will be a retrogressive economic system. There will be proactive institution in the society. So now, global peace, what are we going to have? We're going to have a progressive, progressive structure, social structure, political, economic, social, religious, mention it. So all we are saying is that we need to advocate more for universal human rights, for the understanding, the consciousness, for people to be aware of their rights, for people to be aware that, okay, there's need to respect other people's dignity. Okay, if we are all aware of the need to respect other people's dignity, then there won't be violence. All right, there won't be racism. Okay, so this is what we're saying, and then I have 3 recommendations here for everyone, which we can actually work together on. So the first recommendation is that the school curriculum must reflect more of human rights understanding, right from the primary level. Because when you build the consciousness in people of human rights understanding, that is when they will grow up and be able to implement these things. That is when they will grow up with the consciousness that, oh, I have to respect these other people's space. I need to facilitate peace and community development. Okay, then the second recommendation is that non-governmental organizations must go deep into rural areas, try to create awareness on peace, try to create awareness on human rights, try to create awareness on the need for community development. While the last one is that youth actually need to be more conscious of fundamental human rights in order to affect the society positively. Yeah, one of the speakers talked about the social media. Most of our youth are posting pictures, on social media, but they are not talking about peace. They're not talking about how to bring the communities together, how to have conferences like this. All right, so those are the 3 aspects I think we really need to look into. Thank you very much for this section. I really wish that we have more of this in the nearest future. Thank you. Thank you, Nicolae. Well done.
Thank you, Matthew. Let's start our great work together. Okay, now let's invite one great global youth leader, Dr. Piya. He have a great youth society organization globally, and they are doing many global great projects. Dr. Piya, are you online? Could you speak now?
Yes. How are you?
Welcome, I'm good, thank you. Sunny day today here.
Yes, it's a Saturday here, so we are relaxing. So you organized the conference today. You disturb our relaxation, huh? Okay, thank you very much to Billions Nicholas, who has been organized this marvelous conference. It's a peace conference around the world that he has been promoting. And I'd like to say hello to all our friends. I can see Marcia from the top, Dr. J.S. Diego, Kelvin, Pastor Nelson. I have heard his marvelous speech earlier, and one more, many more there. All our friends are there, and as like a whole family, as a one family, with the peace around the world. So as we have been discussed, and I have heard about the peace, what we need is to take action. Let's this what we discuss about the peace, let's turn into action. That's only simple things we want to do it. So as part of that, let's discuss how we can implement next, like each country, the implementation of peace, how we can be developed, a kind of an action plan. And we have to mobilize our young people, our friends, families around the world for this initiative. because we have that great network of now all the our friends around the world being now regularly discussing on this platform. So what we need is now how we can carry on, how we can spread this news to others, bring other people, rather than we among ourselves. We already now become the friend. We already become the family. Now we have to extend this friendship, the peace to other people, our neighbors, our friends. That's how that I think I mean the let's take this peace into action. So each country, as international youth society, having mobilizing and the empowering the young people around the world, let's have this peace project, the World Peace Project around the world. So whereby we can voice about this peace, and we have to stop this peace. As we can see the war going on in Armenia and as well Azerbaijan, and we should train our young people and hope that this kind of the war will not happen. Once the Kelvin from Morgan from Africa become the more active, if the Tiago from Brazil going to be very active, if the Mazia from Europe going to be more active, if the pastor from Australia going to be active, and Wangmo from the Australia, and Zasbia Abbasi from Asia and China, and Juliet. We have a lot of friends. So let's work together and make this peace in action. And thank you very much for giving me this short time. And let's have listen from our friends from around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Piya, and good luck there. Yes, let's pray for Armenia to finish this cataclysm, and let's go further. We want to invite Mervat. Could you speak? Okay, she get online here. Okay. Bella Abojo, could you speak now? Okay, Bella Abojo, could you speak now? Who wants to speak, please write in chat. Who is next?
Hello. Hello, everyone. Good day to everyone. I'm Bella from Ghana, and I would like to give a little speech on peace. When we want to have peace, we need to first have inner peace within ourselves. And if we have inner peace, you'll be able to have peace with everyone. How will it be when you are staying in a community with someone and you are both living in peace? It's very nice, very exciting to do that, because you wouldn't have to think of anything else than what to do to progress yourself in the community, and it will even extend to the country and even to the neighboring countries as well. So all I have to say is, we as youth, we have to come together and stand for peace. Wherever we see violence, we have to preach peace, because whatever that happens to the world also affects us. Because if we are together, we are able to stay united and in peace with each other. There are lots of things that we're going to do to benefit. Here in Ghana, it's almost due to election. So my fellow Ghanaians and other participants from the rest of the country, let's unite for peace, let's stand for peace, and we will see that the world will be a very good and better place for us. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck there. Very inspirational. We want to invite now Naisru from Nigeria. Could you speak now? Naisru?
Yes, my name is Nasiru from Nigeria. I'm really excited about this peace building because without peace there will be no humanity. Without peace there will be no justice, and without peace there will be no living. So what we have said have to be implemented to all of us, so that every one of us have to do something good to ensure that peace has been raised in his or her community, starting from his family, or even starting by himself. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to say a little concerning peace. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's invite now Bella. Abdul, could you speak now?
Okay, you want me to speak again? Don't worry, I can still do that.
You already speak, sorry. I just lost the record. Okay, Kyria want to speak, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't find him. I have a very good friend there. Alamin Hossein, you want to speak? Alamin? You want to speak for peace? Yeah, sounds like technical problem. Okay, I have another friend, very good friend, Tiago. He is very shy, but he is very powerful. Could you speak for peace, please?
Yes. How many minutes should you speak? How many minutes? I'm not sure how many minutes each one should speak, because there's people that speak like less than 1 minute. There's people that speak like 5 minutes. I don't know how long we should speak. Or
yeah, any speech like powerful, you want to inspire us for peace, just say it.
Okay. So hello everybody. My name is Thiago. I'm Italo-Brazilian and I live in Sweden. I'm currently finished my master on the field which we are discussing, peace. Here I have a master now. I'm currently working with like some organizations like the one that Piya mentioned, the International Youth Society. There's also another ones that I'm helping to build like more things specific in my country, Brazil. Even though I'm not living there. I mean, I'm offshore, let me say. The biggest thing that I work more at the moment is more like online and kind of like marketing some organizations. I'm actually helping like some organizations online voluntarily. And I just wanted to give a brief, like the biggest organizations that I'm working, they are more based on Africa and South Asia. I think that's also probably the biggest amount of people that we have here, because I think that probably is the region that I noticed there is more NGO, even though Sweden does have a lot of NGOs. I mean, everybody heard about that as well, but still I think you guys, I take my hat for you guys, because I think in my region, like South America, Latin America, we are not really that. I mean, we do have a lot of NGOs, but we don't focus that much. So I just wanted to talk a little bit like about things that I got from the things that I do online. The first thing is that we have a big problem nowadays, because we have like the activists, the real activists, which you can also do online, and you have the slacktivists. The slacktivism is basically like a new term that people utilize nowadays. That's just the fact that you look like some interesting post on the internet, you just like it, and you think that you've done a lot. And I think that's very important for us when it's connected to peace, because I mean, if an NGO is promoting something, for example, fundraising or crowdfunding, something like this, and they want to publish a post and you go there, you just like it, and you feel like you did enough, that's slacktivism. That's basically, you're not helping, you know. I mean, you're not aiding for the cause. And that goes a bit different when, for example, you try to share. And I think that's also important to empower people to share things, because of course, I believe everybody at the moment, since we have this problem with the coronavirus, everybody have some limitations of their job, etc., etc. And of course, not everybody is able to really help financially, organizations everywhere, because I mean, everybody is struggling at the moment. But I think that the most important is that we share this, we share, or we try to bring attention to other people that could actually help, because I think that's like the power of the people, you know, not just like you as yourself alone. And I mean, I am happy because actually like the things that I'm doing is because, you know, the people are actually trusting me to do that. And I think that's also good to bring their names, like the International Youth Society, there is a Global Village Connection. There's also some NGOs that I'm working specifically in Africa. There's like one that's in Nigeria, it's Ayapidi. There is another one that's 3D Treasures on Ghana. There's one that's called Unidos in Uganda. And I think it's also important for me like to bring their names, because I mean, you know, they also give me credibility. And I think that's also the power. We just not look peace through like ourselves. No, I'm promoting that, but also like remember the people that are connected to us, you know, especially in these things about like NGO and the community, the power of community. The last thing that I just wanted to say, because I actually had a presentation, but I don't want it to also be something that big. I just wanted to say, especially when it comes to social media, there is like a research that I found that you actually, there is some factors that you need to look when it comes to social media, especially nowadays, especially with the new generation that we have that's called the millennial generation, that they are totally focused on the social media. And that's also applicable to countries which you have problems of connection, because that's also important. When it comes to social media, we also needed to look countries or continents that people don't have stability. This is also, I learned with some people. And sometimes, for example, we forget that WhatsApp is very good too as well. The chatting, like Telegram, is also good. And we just sometimes focus on Facebook, but not everybody is able to access. I mean, we notice here in the group, there's people that's also not able to access. And we also need to look to those people to be able to put them even in social media. So just to clear, the most important is like immediatism. So you always needed to remember that when it comes to a post, you needed to do something that impact the person once. So you need to do something that really get the attention of the person one time, because unfortunately we have 300 messages every day, and like people know that it's impossible to sometimes look more than that. Second thing is the testimonial, which is connected to the credibility of the people. So if you have, for example, somebody, I don't know, like Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King, they say something in favor of something that's related to that. I mean, you're going to give more credibility to that idea than actually just saying Joe that you don't know the name. I mean, unfortunately, that's the truth. Everybody have good goals, but sometimes like somebody that have a good testimonial, it's also relevant. The other thing is also the sociability, which is connected to your friends. So if your friends, they are related to NGO and they share that thing, it also connected to you, because you're going to feel, okay, if my friends trust, I'm going to trust as well. And the last thing is the calls. I mean, everybody here, of course, there's people that they work with several topics, but we always have a specific topic that we like more. I mean, related to peace, which means like, I don't know, child empowerment, women's empowerment. Even if sometimes we try to get all of them, there is always one specific topic that get our attention more. So we always needed to see what actually the focus that we need to have, and it's important to have a focus when it comes to the social media. I think that's all. I mean, I hope I tried to cover, I don't know how many minutes I did, but yes, I think that's, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Thiago.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Let's invite next Juliet, brilliant young woman. Could you speak now, Juliet Eze?
Yes, thank you very much, sir. I really so appreciate. Thanks everyone for having me. I'm Juliet Eze from Nigeria. Can I share my slide? Okay. 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 So this is my slide. I'm speaking on peace education. So this is the symbol of peace. I'm sure we all know that. Thank you very much, Dr. Thiago, for that speech. I really appreciate it. So this is the symbol of peace, like I said, and I'll be talking on peace education. So what is peace education? Peace education is the process of acquiring values, the knowledge, and developing the attitude, skills, and behaviors to live in harmony with oneself, with others, and with the natural environment. This definition is gotten from Wikipedia. Now, I noted the keywords: values, knowledge, skills, attitudes, behaviors, harmony, oneself, others, and natural environment. That tells us that peace education is something, or is something that is, it's a lot. It's not something that you achieve in isolation. And that is why there is a place of oneself, and there is a place of other people, and then the natural environment. First of all, man cannot exist outside his environment. Man is a social being. I'm sure most of us know that. So we quickly look at the keywords. What is value? According to lexicon.com, it is the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Or it could even be the principles or standards of behavior, one judgment of what is important in life. So we look at, again, what is knowledge? I'm sure most of us have different opinions about what knowledge is. But basically, we look at the oxforddictionary.com. It says knowledge can be implicit, as with practical skill or expertise, or explicit, as with the theoretical understanding of a subject. It could be formal, it could be informal, systematic, or particular. So that tells us that knowledge goes beyond what we get in school. You can get informal knowledge, formal knowledge, and even sometimes semi-formal knowledge. So we look at the other keywords: attitude. Psychologists will tell you that attitude is not behavior. Attitude and behavior, they are two different things. But in most cases, attitude is a predictor of behavior. So attitude is something that has to do with the mind, your perception, your predisposition, why the behavior is what you act out. But then Cambridge thinks that attitude, according to Gordon, it is described as the latent psychological construct, as the most distinct and indispensable concept in contemporary social psychology. It is a feeling or opinion about something or someone, or a way of being that is caused by the feeling or opinion, or feeling or the opinion that we have about something. Now that tells you that your attitude is something that has to do with mental, the belief or the opinion that you have about something or someone. So that tells you that even peace education can also be an attitude. Now let us quickly look at the behavioral aspect of it, or maybe the skill. Now skills are expertise or talent needed in order to do a job or a task. A skill is also the ability to perform an action and determine the result, often within a given amount of time. Now, looking at all of these things, we can go on, and I already mentioned what behavior is. Behavior is what you act out. Behavior can be positive, it can be negative. Now, harmony is derived from the Greek word harmonia, which means joint agreement. So that tells you that peace education also encompasses harmony, like we rightly mentioned in the definition. Sorry, now we look at the natural environment. Now, the natural environment is often used as a synonym for habitat. Your natural environment is that place that you dwell naturally and you're comfortable in. So for a human being, houses are our natural environment. For animals, for some of them like fishes, their natural environment is the water. For birds, the sky and their nest. Now, looking at all of this, we then ask, what are the facts on peace education? Peace is a concept of societal friendship and harmony in absence of hostility and violence. This tells us that in the midst of war, in the midst of aggression, in the midst of suppression, oppression, we cannot truthfully say that peace has been established. Before I even go further, let me make this clear to all of us. There is no peace without justice and equity. What that simply means is that if you're relating with a person and one person is keeping quiet while the other person dictates the pace, that is not a peaceful situation, even though they may not be having conflict. I don't want us to get it wrong. Peace is not necessarily the absence of conflict. Sometimes people can be avoiding conflict. So they're oppressed, they're suppressed, they're manipulated. Their rights are trampled upon, and they're not getting what's agreeable to them. That is not peace, because a peaceful situation has to do with mutual understanding, mutual agreement, and it is beneficial to both. And it is predicated on justice and equity, speaking of fairness. So when one person is keeping quiet, you are simply suffering in silence. That is not peace. Another fact on peace, Peace is a product of positive mental attitude, while violence is the result of negative thinking. We are still speaking on peace education. Now we'll move to what is peace education proper. Peace education activates activities. It promotes the knowledge, the skill, and attitude that would help people either to prevent the occurrence of conflict, resolve conflict peacefully, or create social conditions conducive to peace. Now, you notice that conflict keeps popping up. That is because conflict is one of those things that that threatens the peaceful coexistence of either human beings, animals, human and animals, or even animal to animal. So peace also has to do with you managing conflict appropriately. So that tells you that conflict may come up, but the ability for us to manage it in such a way that it is beneficial to both. It is a win-win situation for both parties. That is peace. Now, we can go on and on and on. Why peace? Now, why should we even establish peace in the first place? Why is peace important in the first place? It is because peace is a state of non-suffering, as well as a celebration of life. Medical science establishes that peace makes sure that you do not go on the medicines to run your life. The thing is, once there is a situation, it will affect also in your health. So that tells you that your peaceful state of mind has an implication, a positive implication on your health. So that means my peaceful state of mind, it not only affects your psychology, it not only affects your sociology, it also affects your medical life. So a peaceful living is something that we cannot negotiate. Now, how do we establish peace, or how do we teach
Juliet,
peace education?
Shorter, now we have few more speakers.
Okay, so let me quickly up. So we establish peace education via conflict resolution training, democracy education, justice education, human rights education, worldview transformation, and critical peace education. So I will just quickly go to my conclusion. Yes. I would have given you the definition of this. So that in conclusion, peace education is a diverse field that includes theoretical, research, and practical activities of experts from many disciplines assembled in a number of professional and research associations. Plus, peace education is found in schools, especially in the United States, and then government should also incorporate it into the curriculum of their schools, especially where it is lacking. And then we should also inculcate peace education in our culture, as we know that culture is the transmission of values from the older generation to the younger generation to ensure that these values are sustained across generations. So we should also inculcate it in our culture so that the younger people are teaching the younger generation peace education. We inculcate it in our schools and then the society at large. So thank you very much for listening to me. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Juliet. Yes, you are on the point. My thought is that, you know, we study our history full of wars, and unfortunately, so Juliet, could you turn off your screen share?
Thank you very much, too.
Juliet, turn off your screen share.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, yeah, you are on the point because, you know, we study the human history and everything what we study, sometimes 10 years, some people write different, how to say, works about history, but all our history we study about wars. So there is no tools for peace. Therefore, we meet here at our conference to discuss about tools for peace. And also, what is the very terrible that I have children and they go to school and they study this history full of wars. What I don't need it. I don't want to share with them. But sometimes we parents even force our children, please study your homework very good. Why we need to study this wars? We don't need it for humankind development. We need tools for peace, to live in peace and true love. Yes, Juliet, so this is the most important. Also about say the message to government. Yes, let's say to our government, no wars, no guns, weapons. Please, because this war machine eats a lot of money, and everybody, even big countries, are very big debt because of this so-called defense industry. So yeah, it's kind of unwise to use money for and loan more for this. Let's invite the next one is Joseph. He is very brilliant. Joseph Ngo. Could you speak now, Joseph?
Thank you, Mr. Nicholas. Hello, everybody. My name is Joseph from Tanzania, United Republic of Tanzania. I am a child protection officer and a paralegal, but also a co-founder of Tanzania Relief Initiatives. I want to share my ideas and knowledge concerning promoting peace. For some time being as a youth, I've seen a lot of conflicts across the world, and we have been struggling a lot to create promoting peace for countries to settle their own conflicts. But it has reached some time now that conflicts have been growing day by day. As we can see in African countries, most of the African countries are not yet stable with good governance, which actually there are a lot of political leaders with their own political interests. And we are also facing a lot of challenges on human trafficking in Africa, which actually is affecting children and women mostly. And the other issue is the terrorism, which is actually growing. Right now, the Mozambique are facing a lot of painful situation due to the attack from the terrorism. Let me go straight to the point. My idea is that I was thinking of creating a proposal of creating a committee among ourselves. We could create a committee that could create, some proposals or some solutions, some mechanism on resolving conflict. Back in the days in 1648, there was a treaty that was known as Westphalia Treaty that actually it took a war of almost a European war, almost 30 years. And it reached the point that they saw that the war was not actually going anywhere. They were not going to settle in a peaceful way. So they decided to use a diplomatic way to send their representative to settle down and try to speak what is actually the problem. I was thinking that if Mr. Nicholas could allow it, since we are having invitees and other members inside right now here from different countries, I was thinking that we could generate a solution or a committee that could create a solution, a written paper that could be going to international organizations, United Nations, to try to settle down, to come up with an idea to settle conflicts that have been growing, erupting day by day. I myself, as a youth, as a paralegal, as an international student of international relations and diplomacy, I have seen a lot of conflicts that are actually occur in African countries, especially in Tanzania, in African families. A little conflict could lead into a bigger problem, and a bigger problem which cannot be resolved. It could lead to a worse situation that could lead to a family to scatter away from their relatives and other members. So to make it short, I was thinking that if it is possible, since we are all available, we should create a kind of a committee that will be known to the world. We could create a proposal, we could create a committee that will be preparing solutions concerning the conflicts that are occurring in different countries, especially in countries which are in civil wars right now, like Syria, Yemen, and other countries, because the wars, my friend, do affect a lot of a big number who are actually women and children, who are the innocent persons who have no idea what they have done wrong to face such situation. I'm saying this so because a lot of NGOs and international organizations, they have been creating messages concerning promoting peace for a long time. And actually it's been working, though at the same time, on the other side, the conflict has been erupting like a volcano. So to make it short, Mr. Nicholas and other members, I would like, if it is possible, my proposal is to to create a committee that will be making research concerning conflicts and providing solution mechanism in reducing conflicts. I don't think it's such a bad idea to me, because it's as a youth I thought about it, because I do know that there is the United Nations and other organizations trying to do so, but I think so as a new generation we should also provide our own solutions and mechanism. You never know, we might change the entire world through the ideas, because I've listened to Ms. Juliet, the former speech, and I've also heard Mr. Suarez from Brazil, and also the other former speakers. They have all contributed good ideas, and I actually happy about that. As a youth, I'm very grateful. So I do recommend, if it is possible, you might create a committee that will be ready to make a research concerning resolving conflicts that have been going around the coast. I know it's a big job, but I do believe that it is possible to bring back peace to the world. Because if we do let it go away from our hands, I don't think anybody else will do it for us. Thank you very much. That is all that I have.
Thank you very much, Joseph. Let's invite next Reginald Kadburi. Could you speak now? Reginald Kadburi.
Yeah.
Reginald, okay. One more time. We tried somehow technical adjustments. Okay, could you speak now, Reginald? We hear you now.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I'm speaking from
Could you find a good internet connection? We couldn't hear you.
I'm a member of United Nations Youth. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, please speak.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to speak on the topic of significance of peace and harmony. Yes, yeah. Please, the significance of peace and harmony.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I have a very good, interesting. We have guest here. Ignatius, could you speak? You have very good project. Reverend Ignatius, could you speak?
I'm here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody all over the world. Yeah, I'm very pleased and glad for this opportunity. God bless you, Nicolae, for this great opportunity to put us together. You know, the fundamentals and reasons why God brought us to this earth cannot be fulfilled without the word peace. and love. So peace and love goes together. So in as much as we all come from different backgrounds, different countries, we might be bound by language differences, belief differences, systems, religion, or whatever. But so far as there is love, there must be peace. So peace begins from within, but peace begins when you find love and understand love. So when Pastor was speaking, Pastor said when he checked all the religions, they all summarize one thing and come to one thing, which is peace and love. Peace and love. So in order for us to achieve this, I'm going to talk about how we can fight drugs, the abuse of drugs, the abuse of drugs. Because one of the situations here in Africa on the rise is the youth, indulging themselves in all manner of, drug addictions. I have some of my colleagues that we were in school together. About 7 of them are being rushed to the mental hospital as a result of drugs. Some inject, some do all sorts of things. So if you want to be able to achieve peace, then we need to fight drugs. We need to fight it. Now, even children at the age of 10, 11, minors are exposed to these substances. And these substances fight their well-being. In fighting their well-being, it affects their parents psychologically, and it also affects the society. So a child who has been with these drugs and has been affected negatively, can just maybe pick up a gun or pick up a dangerous tool and harm the fellow human being. So this become a dangerous cause that we need to champion, we need to fight. Then another thing that I want to speak about briefly is the abuse of sexual content or explicit content. I was doing a research on pornography, and I realized that children even up to 10 years of age in my country, about 22% of children under the age of 10 are exposed to pornography. I'm telling you. And even there are even married people who are exposed to it, and it affects their sexual life and all of that. And it leads to so many things. It increases rape, it increases a lot of things. So I think in as much as we go on social media, in as much as the internet is available for us to use, we should use it well. We should use it positively. Like what we are doing, we are trying to use internet, we are trying to use social media, we are trying to use our smartphone to promote peace. So one of the things that we can help, to reduce, or we can help to fight is the exposure to sexual content and explicit content. And what can we do? We can do this by advocating on our various mediums. We should put quotes. We should educate our people on, because these days when you just put something on your social media platform or even your WhatsApp status, people troop there to watch. So I think we should promote positive stuff. If you have a younger brother, you have a younger sibling, you have a niece, you have a nephew, you can educate them, because it's not everything the teacher can teach them at school. So charity begins at home. So there are many things we can teach our younger ones, even as they are coming, because the youth or the future belongs to the youth, and the youth is our future. So if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? We cannot destroy the foundations. We cannot destroy the future. We all have to come together and achieve this aim. So we should check drugs, and we should check, the exposure of sexual explicit content. Thank you very much.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Nicholas. Why? Hello.
So Nicholas, we can't.
What? Can I take?
Oh, sorry. May I hear you? Please say now. Okay.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Can I talk about this?
Yes, yes. Just do it. Now. Yes. Few motivational words. That is.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Nicholas, for a great invitation, and I so happy to be here with all, yes, from all over the world, meeting now. I would like to take about why peace is very interesting for all the human, for all the world, because we need to live with any conflict and with anywhere where about all the world, and we need to be building global peace, building human life with peace and love, because love, in order to building a leader, is a person who has a space of honesty that light up, and however we can all unite to put on the end, to put an end to stop war and live in peace, because we are human, and we all together we can build a world where children and youth and all people live in peace, childhood life in peace, love and human, because the origin, because it is the great, I think it is the great invitation, and I think it is the great conference meeting now, because I see a lot of adults, young people, young people as the meeting. So here we are, just from all over the world, discussion many topics about peace education and about values and about and this issue and these topics we are discussing now. It is very important. It is very important because in many countries need to live in peace. Many countries have challenges, have a difficult issue about live in peace in this, and creating inclusive future. We need creating inclusive future that can accommodate our dream future is easy and sustainable, because my advice for the leader or young leader is a person who has honesty and can able to achieving peace, of honesty that's light up horizon, and it is discussing corrected bias peace, because to understanding the other opinions, to understanding the other yes opinions, and other view, the system from belief and what you believe and what would me believe, to understanding this issue, to correct it, to believe in this and the world after generation, so who shows different science writers, and today it is be a good person to successful manager, but it is more important to be a leader, live in peace, to be a leader, to be capable to create a peace in all of our community or local community, and helping people to live in peace, even if the situation or names and the title change. And the title change, the heart is keep memories, and we know never forgetting the leader person who create peace, and the leader person leave a mark in our life are never forgetting. Okay, this is very important to all over the world and to us, because we need it is very important. And I would like thank Mr. Nicholas for this invitation, all a lot of people to discussing the important issue, important topics now. It is very important today to talk about the peace and learning about childhood, why the peace is very important to childhood, not just adults, not as then we thank you. And I remind yourself and other leader always be the key to achieving peace and creative any development in your communities, at your local communities, at the world, because we always need because we always need themselves live a life in the peace. Live human, and the humanity well is a narrative, and it is very important to keep this people live in the peace. Finally, I would like to thank you for this I spoken to give me chance to speak. Thank you a lot.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Let's think peace, speak peace, and do peace.
Yes, thanks a lot.
Okay, let's invite now Reverend David from Myanmar. Could you speak now? Reverend David?
No.
Hello.
Yeah, David, could you speak now? David Lanton.
Okay. Good evening, all of you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad those who are giving me this opportunity, Pastor Nicholas.
Yes, please speak a short, powerful message for peace. David, we hear you.
Okay. Okay, I am.
Just keep phone straight.
Sorry?
Keep phone straight. Please. Okay, speak now. Yeah, David, we hear you. Say your message for me.
Okay. I want to I am reading now. I'm ministry in Myanmar among the Buddhists, so that pray for us, my ministry. I'm also, I have children ministry also. I have living in Myanmar. I need more prayer. You. Thank you.
Hanma, Yannick. Okay, thank you very much, brothers and sisters. If now is the question and answer session. If you have any question, just ask me. And seems like we already let's turn on the microphone, everybody. Wait a second. I try to turn on the microphone. Yes, everybody could unmute yourself and just say something. Any question you have?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Thank you. Sorry that we have next meeting will be in 1 month. It will be 7th of November. So 7th of November there will be another month meeting. Let's meet then. And 7th of November. So let's meet and discuss then. If you not speak today, you could speak in next month, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
I have a question, Nicola. Hi, Nicola Jr. Nicola, somebody have a question, Nicola, on the chat.
Yeah, say your question. Something.
I mean, someone asked to about the
Okay, cool. Everybody, could you open your your cameras and microphone. Please turn on your cameras and microphone and greetings everybody. Peace, world peace together.
someone asked with la country of peace.
World peace together. Everybody, please.
Thank you.
Okay. As was in previous courses, materials will be published letters and media channel, also media channel, so also join our Twitter revolution. Everything in the post for this. I send you this hashtag and let's do a great work and we unite now in the team and all and you countries, our global peace building network team, and let's work for peace. Thank you very much. Let's say big bye-bye everybody. Stay strong for in this pandemic time. Stay very strong. Make morning exercise physically and mentally, and speak good words, think good thoughts, and speak good words and make good deeds for peace. Okay, everybody, all the best. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Anytime.
Hello, everyone. Bye.
By WhatsApp or
Bye.
WhatsApp or any other possibilities. Social media, I'm everywhere, omnipresent. Okay, all the best. Yeah, let's work hard one more time, one more month for peace, and see how it's going. And count the results at the end of the month. Okay, all the good luck, everybody. Goodbye, bye bye. All the best.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. God bless you.
Bye.
Turn on your microphone, Ignatius. Turn on your microphone, Mustafa. Bye bye, Karim. Bye bye, Juliet. Bye bye, Hamisi. Onila. Thank you, staying there. Gigi. Thank you. Reginald. Bye bye. Kiria Goodbray. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Bye bye. Pastor Nelson Terras. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yes. Stay healthy, stay in peace. So I turn off now. All the best. Bye bye.